Zara breezed Skyreach. The neon signs of Viridia City bled into the perpetual drizzle, painting Zara breezed Skyreach's goggles in shifting hues of magenta and electric blue. She tightened the pressure regulator on her plasma torch, the familiar hum a comforting counterpoint to the city's thrum. Breeze wasn't a master yet, not like old man Tiber, but she was a journeyman, a respected conduit weaver, capable of coaxing energy flows through the city's intricate network of light. Tonight, however, the network wasn't cooperating. A cascade failure in the Upper Spire district, Tiber said. Routine, he'd said. But routine failures didn't feel like a cold dread settling in her stomach. She clipped her magnetic boots to the scaffolding, the cityscape yawning beneath her, and the comm crackled. Skyreach, we are reading anomalous energy spikes near the source. Be careful. The source wasn't a broken conduit, or a power surge. It was a disruption, a localized ripple in the energy field that felt intentional. Breeze traced the disturbance to a hidden sublevel beneath the spire, a place not on any city plans. Dust motes danced in the beam of her headlamp, illuminating faded murals depicting swirling, organic shapes, a stark contrast to Viridia's rigid geometry. She discovered a makeshift lab, filled with archaic tech and strange crystalline structures humming with stolen energy. Someone was deliberately destabilizing the network, siphoning off power. The risk wasn't just a blackout. A cascade failure could overload the containment fields, releasing raw energy into the city. Tiber's voice, urgent, filled her comm. Skyreach, they've cut off your access to the central grid. You're on your own. She found him hunched over a control panel, a gaunt figure bathed in the green glow of illicit code. Elias Vance, a disgraced former conduit architect, obsessed with reclaiming Viridia's energy for true art. He didn't see her at first, lost in his manic tinkering. Vance believed the city's controlled energy flow stifled creativity, that chaos was the key to unlocking true potential. Breeze tried to reason with him, explaining the danger, the potential for catastrophe. He simply laughed, activating a final sequence. A little instability is a small price to pay for beauty, he declared. Breeze knew then she had no choice. She rerouted the energy flow, overloading Vance's system, forcing a shutdown. But the surge she created, intended to disable his device, also triggered a feedback loop, destabilizing the containment fields around the Upper Spire. The city held its breath. Sirens wailed in the distance. Breeze managed to stabilize the immediate threat, but the containment fields were weakened, fractured. The energy leakage wasn't catastrophic, not yet, but it was growing, pulsing with unpredictable intensity. Old man Tiber's voice, grim, filled her comm. You stopped Vance, Breeze, but the damage is done. The city's power regulators are straining. We are running on emergency reserves. She felt the weight of Viridia on her shoulders, the pressure mounting with each flickering neon sign. The city council demanded a solution, a quick fix. But Breeze knew there wasn't one. The damage was too extensive, the city's infrastructure too fragile. She realized Vance hadn't just been trying to create chaos, he'd been exposing a fundamental weakness in Viridia's design. The power grid finally buckled. Viridia City plunged into darkness, the neon labyrinth extinguished. Panic erupted in the streets. The containment fields failed completely, releasing a wave of raw energy that tore through the Upper Spire, collapsing buildings and igniting fires. Breeze stood on a rooftop overlooking the devastation, the acrid smell of burning metal filling her lungs. She had tried to save Viridia, but her actions had only accelerated its downfall. Old man Tiber's voice, barely a whisper, reached her. It's gone, Breeze. All of it. The city she had sworn to protect, the life she knew, reduced to rubble and shadows. The nickname of Breeze felt mocking now, a cruel reminder of her inability to stem the tide of destruction. She was a journeyman, yes, but she hadn't mastered the art of saving a dying city.